Once upon a time, in a world hidden beyond the veil of ordinary human perception, there existed a land of giants. These giants were not mere tall beings. They were towering colossi whose footsteps echoed through valleys and whose presence cast long shadows across the landscape. In this realm, known as Gargantua, the giants lived in harmony with the earth, their lives intertwined with the very fabric of nature itself. At the heart of Gargantua stood the towering mountain of Titans, a colossal peak that reached towards the heavens. Legends whispered that the mountain was the birthplace of the giants, where the first of their kind had emerged from the primordial depths of the earth. Its summit was perpetually shrouded in mist, veiling secrets that only the bravest dared to uncover. The Giants of Gargantua were a diverse race, each tribe distinguished by its unique customs and traditions. Among them were the mountain giants, whose rugged frames were as solid as the stone upon which they dwelled. Their colossal hands carved grand sculptures from the very mountainsides, paying homage to the spirits of the earth. In the verdant forests that carpeted the valleys below dwelled the forest giants, guardians of the ancient woodlands. Their towering forms moved gracefully among the trees, their voices harmonizing with the whispering leaves and the songs of woodland creatures. Far across the vast expanse of Gargantua's plains roamed the nomadic giants, a nomadic tribe whose wanderlust knew no bounds. They traversed the endless grasslands, following the rhythms of the seasons and the stars, their footsteps leaving behind a trail of stories etched into the earth. Yet amidst the splendor of Gargantua, shadows stirred in the depths of the mountain. Deep within the labyrinthine caverns that honeycombed its core, an ancient evil had awakened. Known only as the Shadow Giant, this malevolent entity sought to enslave the giants and bend their world to its will. Driven by dark ambitions, the Shadow Giant unleashed its minions upon the land, spreading fear and despair in its wake. With each passing day, the giants found themselves besieged by shadowy forces, their once peaceful realm now teetering on the brink of destruction. In the face of adversity, a brave young giant named Argus rose to lead his people against the encroaching darkness. Endowed with courage and determination, he embarked on a perilous quest to confront the Shadow Giant and restore peace to Gargantua. Joined by a band of loyal companions from across the land, Argus journeyed deep into the heart of the Mountain of Titans, braving treacherous terrain and facing untold dangers at every turn. Along the way, they encountered allies and adversaries alike, their resolve tested time and again by the trials of their quest. As they ascended the slopes of the mountain, the air grew thick with anticipation, the very ground trembling beneath their feet. At last, they reached the summit, where the Shadow Giant lay in wait, its dark power emanating like a palpable miasma. In a titanic clash that shook the very foundations of Gargantua, Argus and the Shadow Giant faced off in a battle for the fate of their world. Sparks flew as their titanic forms clashed, the echoes of their struggle reverberating throughout the land. But in the end, it was not brute strength that prevailed, but the power of unity and friendship. With unwavering determination, Argus and his companions stood as one, their spirits unbreakable even in the face of overwhelming darkness. As the first light of dawn broke across the horizon, the Shadow Giant was vanquished, its malevolent influence banished from Gargantua forever. In its wake, a new era dawned for the giants, one of peace, prosperity, and unity. And so, the legends of Argus and his companions lived on, their deeds celebrated in song and story for generations to come. For in the land of giants, where the mountains touch the sky and the earth sings with the echoes of ages past, the bonds of friendship are truly unbreakable, and the light of hope shines eternal. In the aftermath of the great battle against the Shadow Giant, Gargantua blossomed with renewed vitality. The land, once shrouded in darkness, now basked in the warm embrace of the sun, its beauty unfolding like a vibrant tapestry unfurled across the horizon. With the threat of darkness banished, the Giants of Gargantua came together as never before, their tribes setting aside old rivalries to forge a new era of cooperation and understanding. From the verdant forests to the towering mountains, the land thrummed with the pulse of unity, each giant tribe contributing its unique strengths to the greater good of all. Under Argus's wise leadership, the giants embarked on ambitious endeavors to rebuild their world and foster harmony among all its inhabitants. The mountain giants crafted magnificent citadels from the very stone of the mountains, their grand designs soaring towards the heavens as a testament to the indomitable spirit of their people. In the heart of the ancient woodlands, the forest giants tended to the delicate balance of nature, nurturing the flora and fauna that called Gargantua home. Their wisdom and stewardship ensured that the forests flourished once more, teeming with life and vitality as they had in times long past. Meanwhile, the nomadic giants roamed the vast plains of Gargantua, their wanderlust tempered by a newfound sense of purpose. They traversed the land, sharing stories and traditions with their brethren, weaving a rich tapestry of culture that bound the giants together as one. As the seasons turned and the years passed, Gargantua blossomed into a land of unparalleled beauty and diversity, its landscapes dotted with towering spires, lush forests, and sweeping plains. The giants, once divided by ancient feuds and forgotten grievances, now stood united in their shared vision of a brighter future. Yet, amidst the tranquility of their newfound harmony, whispers of a new threat began to stir. Rumors spread of dark forces gathering on the horizon, their intentions veiled in shadow and mystery. Some spoke of ancient evils stirring from their slumber, while others whispered of treachery lurking within the very heart of Gargantua itself. Undeterred by the specter of uncertainty, Argus and his companions remained vigilant, their watchful eyes ever trained on the horizon. For they knew that the road ahead would be fraught with peril, and that the true test of their courage lay not in the battles they had won, but in the challenges that still lay ahead. And so, as the sun set upon the land of giants, casting long shadows across the landscape, the echoes of their triumphs and struggles reverberated through the ages, a testament to the enduring spirit of Gargantua and the giants who called it home. As the Giants of Gargantua enjoyed a time of peace and prosperity, the land flourished with new life and vibrant energy. The once forgotten tales of their ancestors were resurrected, weaving a tapestry of legends and myths that spoke of courage, wisdom, and the enduring power of unity. Argus, now revered as a hero among his people, sought to strengthen the bonds of friendship and cooperation that had been forged in the crucible of their shared struggles. He traveled tirelessly across the land, visiting the farthest reaches of Gargantua, to meet with leaders from every tribe and commune with the spirits of the earth. In the towering citadels of the mountain giants, Argus forged alliances with the wise elders and learned scholars who had dedicated their lives to the pursuit of knowledge. Together, they delved into the ancient tomes and scrolls that chronicled the history of their world, seeking answers to the mysteries that still lingered in the shadows. In the verdant forests that blanketed the valleys below, Argus walked among the towering trees alongside the forest giants, listening to the whispers of the wind and the songs of the woodland creatures. He learned the secrets of the earth and the cycles of life and death that bound all living things together in a delicate dance of harmony. And in the boundless plains that stretched across the horizon, Argus roamed alongside the nomadic giants, sharing tales of courage and adventure beneath the endless expanse of the sky. Together, they celebrated the beauty of the land and the freedom that came with wandering its untamed wilderness. But even as Gargantua thrived, dark omens loomed on the horizon, casting a pall of uncertainty over the land. Strange creatures emerged from the depths of the earth, their twisted forms a mockery of the natural world, and whispers of a new darkness stirred in the shadows, its true nature shrouded in mystery and fear. As the days grew shorter and the nights grew longer, Tensions simmered among the giants, their once unbreakable unity tested by the looming threat of the unknown. Old rivalries resurfaced, and whispers of dissent echoed through the halls of power, threatening to tear apart the fragile peace that had been so painstakingly forged. But Argus refused to yield to despair, his spirit unyielding in the face of adversity. He rallied his companions and called upon the Giants of Gargantua to stand together once more, their strength multiplied by the bonds of friendship and the light of hope that burned bright within their hearts. And so, as the darkness descended upon Gargantua once more, the giants prepared to confront the shadows that lurked in the depths of the earth. For they knew that the true test of their courage lay not in the battles they had won, but in the trials that still lay ahead, waiting to be faced with unwavering resolve and unbreakable determination. As the darkness deepened and the shadows thickened, Argus and his companions embarked on a perilous journey to confront the encroaching threat that loomed over Gargantua. Their path led them through treacherous terrain, where jagged peaks pierced the sky and winding caverns plunged into the depths of the earth. Along the way, they encountered myriad challenges, from towering beasts that prowled the wilderness to ancient guardians who stood sentinel over long-forgotten secrets. Each trial tested their resolve and pushed them to the very limits of their endurance, but still they pressed onward, their spirits unbroken by the hardships they faced. As they delved deeper into the heart of the land, they uncovered clues and fragments of lore that hinted at the true nature of the darkness that threatened to engulf Gargantua. They learned of ancient prophecies and forgotten legends, whispered tales of a time when the world itself trembled beneath the weight of an unspeakable evil. At last, they reached the heart of the darkness, a vast labyrinthine cavern that stretched deep beneath the surface of the earth. Here, amid the Stygian depths, they confronted the source of the encroaching shadow, a malevolent force that hungered for nothing less than the total annihilation of all that was good and pure. In a titanic struggle that shook the very foundations of the earth, Argus and his companions battled against the darkness, their weapons flashing in the dim light as they fought with all the strength and valor that dwelled within them. But the darkness was relentless, its tendrils reaching out to ensnare them in its grasp and drag them down into the abyss. Just when all hope seemed lost, a beacon of light pierced the darkness, illuminating the cavern with its radiant glow. From the depths of the earth emerged the spirits of Gargantua, ancient beings of untold power and wisdom who had slumbered for eons beneath the surface of the land. With their aid, Argus and his companions rallied against the darkness, their spirits infused with the light of hope and the courage of their convictions. Together, they unleashed a torrent of energy that banished the shadows and cast the darkness back into the depths from whence it came. As the echoes of their victory reverberated through the cavern, the spirits of Gargantua bestowed upon Argus and his companions their blessings, a gift of strength and resilience that would endure for generations to come. And so, with hearts filled with gratitude and hope, they emerged from the depths, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge that they had triumphed against the darkness and emerged victorious. In the days that followed, Gargantua basked in the warm embrace of the sun, its skies clear and its lands bathed in the golden light of dawn. The giants, once divided by fear and uncertainty, came together as one, their bonds of friendship and unity stronger than ever before. And as the world turned and the seasons changed, the legends of Argus and his companions lived on, their deeds celebrated in song and story for all time. For in the land of giants, where the mountains touch the sky and the earth sings with the echoes of ages past, the light of hope shines eternal, a beacon of courage and resilience that guides the way through even the darkest of nights. In the aftermath of their victory over the darkness that threatened Gargantua, a newfound era of peace and prosperity descended upon the land. The giants, united in their triumph, worked tirelessly to rebuild and strengthen their realm, weaving the threads of their shared history into the fabric of their everyday lives. Under the guidance of Argus, The giants embarked on ambitious projects to restore and rejuvenate the land. The mountain giants carved majestic monuments and fortresses from the very rock of the mountains, their skilled hands shaping stone into works of art that stood as testaments to their enduring resilience. In the verdant forests that carpeted the valleys, the forest giants tended to the delicate balance of nature, nurturing the flora and fauna that called Gargantua home. They worked hand in hand with the spirits of the forest, their wisdom guiding them as they sought to heal the scars left by centuries of strife. Meanwhile, the nomadic giants roamed the vast plains of Gargantua, their nomadic spirit tempered by a newfound sense of purpose and belonging. They traversed the land, sharing stories and traditions with their brethren, their journeys binding the tribes of Gargantua together in a tapestry of friendship and unity. As the seasons turned and the years passed, Gargantua blossomed into a land of unparalleled beauty and diversity, its landscapes teeming with life and vitality. The giants, once divided by ancient feuds and forgotten grievances, now stood united in their shared vision of a brighter future. Yet, even in the midst of their newfound peace, echoes of the past lingered, haunting the corners of their collective memory. Whispers of old conflicts and ancient rivalries drifted through the air, reminders of the trials they had overcome and the scars that still bore witness to the tumultuous history of their land. But Argus remained undeterred, his unwavering resolve a beacon of hope in the face of uncertainty. With wisdom and compassion, he sought to bridge the divides that still lingered among his people, forging bonds of understanding and forgiveness that spanned generations. Together, the giants of Gargantua looked towards the future with optimism and determination, their spirits lifted by the knowledge that they had overcome the darkness that once threatened to consume their world. And as they stood upon the precipice of a new dawn, they knew that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, bound by the enduring strength of their unity and the light of hope that burned bright within their hearts. In the wake of their victory over darkness and the renewal of peace in Gargantua, the giants found themselves facing a new dawn filled with promise and potential. The land, once plagued by shadows and fear, now flourished under the gentle caress of sunlight, its vast expanses teeming with life and vitality. As the seasons cycled through their eternal dance, the giants embarked on a journey of rediscovery and exploration, venturing into the farthest reaches of their realm in search of adventure and knowledge. From the towering peaks of the mountains to the hidden depths of ancient forests, they roamed the land with a sense of wonder and awe, their spirits alight with the boundless possibilities that lay before them. Guided by Argus's wisdom and vision, the giants sought to unlock the secrets of their world and uncover the mysteries that had long lain dormant beneath the surface. They delved into forgotten ruins and crumbling temples, piecing together the fragments of a lost history that spoke of ages long gone and civilizations long forgotten. In their quest for understanding, the giants encountered myriad wonders and challenges that tested their strength, courage, and ingenuity. They braved raging rivers and treacherous cliffs, traversed vast deserts and icy tundras, and faced down fierce beasts and ancient guardians that guarded the secrets of the land. But with each trial they faced, the giants grew stronger and wiser, their bonds of friendship and unity forged ever deeper by the shared experiences they encountered along the way. Together, they celebrated the triumphs of their victories and found solace in the camaraderie of their companionship, knowing that no challenge was too great so long as they faced it together. As they journeyed deeper into the heart of Gargantua, the giants uncovered truths that challenged their understanding of the world and reshaped their perceptions of themselves and their place within it. They learned of forgotten civilizations that had risen and fallen, leaving behind only echoes of their greatness to be discovered by those who dared to seek them out. They encountered ancient beings of unfathomable power and wisdom, whose guidance and counsel opened their eyes to new possibilities and perspectives, beyond the confines of their own existence. And they discovered hidden realms and realms of magic and wonder, where the boundaries between reality and imagination blurred and the impossible became possible. Through it all, Argus remained a steadfast beacon of leadership and inspiration, guiding his companions with a steady hand and a compassionate heart. His unwavering faith in the inherent goodness of his people and the boundless potential of their collective spirit inspired them to reach ever higher and strive ever harder in pursuit of their dreams. And so, as the Giants of Gargantua journeyed onward into the unknown, they did so with hope in their hearts and courage in their souls, knowing that whatever trials and tribulations lay ahead, they would face them together, united in their shared purpose and bound by the unbreakable bonds of friendship and brotherhood. For theirs was a world of giants, where the possibilities were as vast and limitless as the sky itself, and where the greatest adventures were yet to come. As the Giants of Gargantua delved deeper into their exploration of the world, they uncovered hidden treasures and ancient artifacts that spoke of a time long before their own. These relics, imbued with the magic of ages past, held the key to unlocking the mysteries of their world and unlocking powers beyond their wildest imaginations. Among the artifacts they discovered were enchanted talismans that granted the bearer the ability to control the elements themselves. With these powerful relics in hand, the giants could command the forces of nature to bend to their will, shaping the world around them in ways never before thought possible. Guided by Argus's leadership, the giants embarked on a quest to harness the full potential of these ancient artifacts and unlock the secrets of their hidden powers. Together, they studied ancient texts and consulted with wise sages and mystics, piecing together the knowledge they needed to awaken the dormant magic that lay within. As they delved deeper into their studies, the giants uncovered ancient rituals and arcane rites that had long been forgotten by all but the most learned scholars. Through rigorous training and disciplined practice, they honed their skills and unlocked new abilities that allowed them to tap into the very essence of the world itself. With each passing day, the giants grew more attuned to the rhythms of nature and the flow of magic that coursed through their veins. They learned to summon storms with a mere flick of their fingers, to shape the earth with but a thought, and to call upon the spirits of the land to aid them in their time of need. But as their mastery of magic grew, so too did the dangers that lurked in the shadows. Dark forces, drawn by the power of the artifacts, sought to claim them for their own and bend their magic to serve their twisted ambitions. Shadows stirred in the depths of the earth, and whispers of ancient evils echoed through the halls of forgotten temples. Undeterred by the looming threat, Argus and his companions stood firm in their resolve, determined to protect their world from the encroaching darkness. With their newfound powers and unwavering courage, they confronted the shadows head-on, pushing back against the forces that sought to extinguish the light. In epic battles that shook the very foundations of the earth, the giants clashed with their adversaries, their powers colliding in dazzling displays of light and shadow. But in the end, it was not brute strength or raw power that determined the outcome, but the strength of their hearts and the depth of their conviction. With the darkness vanquished and peace restored once more to Gargantua, the giants stood united as one, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge that they had overcome adversity and emerged victorious. And as they looked towards the future, they did so with hope in their hearts and the promise of new adventures yet to come, knowing that whatever trials lay ahead, they would face them together, bound by the unbreakable bonds of friendship and kinship that defined their world. In the wake of their triumph over darkness and the unlocking of ancient magic, the Giants of Gargantua found themselves at the precipice of a new era, a time of unprecedented exploration, discovery, and wonder. With their newfound abilities and unwavering unity, they set out to chart the unexplored realms of their world and unravel the mysteries that lay hidden beneath its surface. Led by Argus, whose wisdom and courage had become legendary among his people, the giants embarked on a grand expedition across the vast expanse of Gargantua. Their journey took them to the farthest reaches of the land, where towering mountains pierced the sky and untamed wilderness stretched as far as the eye could see. As they traversed the rugged terrain and ventured into the heart of uncharted territories, the giants encountered wonders beyond imagination and perils that tested their mettle like never before. They scaled towering cliffs, navigated treacherous rapids, and braved the depths of ancient forests, their spirits undaunted by the challenges that lay ahead. Along the way, they encountered diverse creatures and civilizations that inhabited the far corners of Gargantua, each with its own unique customs, traditions, and lore. From nomadic tribes that roamed the grasslands to enigmatic civilizations hidden deep within the bowels of the earth, the giants forged bonds of friendship and camaraderie with beings of every shape and size. But amidst the beauty and splendor of their explorations, shadows loomed on the horizon, hinting at dangers yet unseen and mysteries yet unsolved. Whispers of ancient prophecies and forgotten legends stirred in the wind, warning of a darkness that threatened to engulf the world once more. Undeterred by the looming threat, Argus and his companions pressed onward, their resolve unshakable in the face of uncertainty. Guided by their unwavering courage and boundless curiosity, they sought to uncover the truth behind the whispers that haunted their dreams and unravel the secrets that lay hidden in the depths of Gargantua. Their quest led them to ancient ruins and forgotten temples, where they unearthed artifacts of unimaginable power and unlocked secrets that had long been lost to the sands of time. They deciphered cryptic inscriptions and deciphered ancient runes, piecing together the fragments of a history that spanned millennia and spanned the breadth of their world. But as they delved deeper into the mysteries that surrounded them, they soon realized that the true nature of their quest was far greater than they could have ever imagined. They discovered a darkness that lurked at the heart of Gargantua, a malevolent force that sought to consume the world and bend it to its will. With the fate of their world hanging in the balance, the giants rallied together once more, their spirits ablaze with the fire of determination and the light of hope. In a climactic battle that echoed across the ages, they confronted the darkness head-on, their powers combining to form a beacon of light that pierced the shadows and banished the darkness from the land. As the sun rose on a new day in Gargantua, the giants stood victorious, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge that they had overcome adversity and emerged stronger than ever before. And as they looked towards the horizon, they did so with hearts full of hope and minds filled with wonder, knowing that their journey was far from over and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. And the aftermath of their triumph, the Giants of Gargantua emerged as stewards of a world reborn, a land where the echoes of ancient battles mingled with the whispers of newfound wonders, and where the boundaries between reality and legend blurred with each passing day. United by their shared experiences and bound by the bonds of friendship forged in the crucible of adversity, the giants set about rebuilding their world with a renewed sense of purpose and determination. They erected monuments to commemorate their victories and to honor those who had fallen in the struggle against darkness, their towering forms serving as symbols of resilience and hope for generations to come. As they turned their gaze towards the future, the giants embraced the myriad possibilities that lay before them, their spirits aflame with the promise of new adventures and discoveries waiting to be made. They charted new territories and established thriving communities, each one a testament to the indomitable spirit of their people and the boundless potential of their world. But even as they celebrated their triumphs, the giants remained ever vigilant, knowing that the shadows of the past still lingered on the fringes of their consciousness, waiting for the opportune moment to strike. They stood ready to confront whatever challenges lay ahead, their resolve unshakable and their hearts filled with the light of hope that had guided them through the darkest of times. And so, as the sun set on another day in Gargantua, The giants looked towards the horizon with a sense of anticipation and wonder, knowing that their journey was far from over and that the greatest adventures were yet to come. For theirs was a world of giants, where the echoes of the past intertwined with the promise of the future, and where the bonds of friendship and unity would forever stand as the foundation upon which their world was built.